Alright guys, so Jailbreak Season 28's theme is going to be Cyberpunk, and well, today we're going to be looking at more of the possible prizes coming in this new season. It's been almost a week now since we've done this, which means that there's a ton of new prizes to look at today, and honestly, it's looking pretty good so far. Before that though, I do want to mention here real quick that we will be giving out a free Proto 8 here in Jailbreak at 50k subs. As you guys are probably aware, the original plan was to give out like 35,000 Robux over the course of a 12-hour stream, but we've decided to cancel that very last minute because of the recent, Roblox issues. If you've been even remotely on the internet out all these past few days, you're probably aware of what I'm talking about. So yeah, because of that, we've decided to cancel our original giveaway plan here. I do have more info on that on the channel community page for those that are interested. Maybe we'll try it again sometime in the future when it makes sense to, probably for 100k subs, but right now just isn't really the best time. Anyways, Roblox drama aside here, let's go ahead and start looking at some of these submissions here, starting with the Jailbreak wall decoration here. I'm really hoping that if they do add this into the game, they do allow you to change the color of it, because I'm not really too sure about the green. But yeah, other than that, pretty nice. Moving on, we got a vehicle here. Holy crap, that's a long description. Okay, I'm not reading all of that. This right here is the vehicle, I'm assuming next to Crater City, because I see the fire station there in the back. It's got pop-up headlights. Here it is next to some random dude. Here's a picture of the back of it. Here's another picture of the vehicle. It does have some pretty cool light strips there along the front, the sides, and the back apparently, which is actually pretty cool. But of course, just like every other submission on this godforsaken platform, we have a picture of it in the Matrix. I genuinely gotta make sure I say that every single video now, because when I don't, you guys think I'm being held hostage. I'm not joking. We won't talk about that one email, but anyways, moving on, we got the Cyberwave spoiler here. This has got a cool trail effect there. I will say that it looks a little bit choppy there near the end. If you guys look closely there, you guys could see it just kind of, cuts off there at the end. So hopefully that is different in the final version. Here it is with a bunch of different colors. And yeah, moving on, we got, what is this, man? We got the spine wall lamp. I don't know what this is. So moving on, we got the hologram texture here. This basically makes your vehicle see-through, which is actually really cool. I don't think we have anything like this in the game right now, so this would actually be a pretty nice prize to have in the season. It's not really too game-changing, but it's also a cool addition to have if you just want to see straight through your car for some reason. So yeah, next up here we got the Hazard, the ultimate cyber muscle car. This is definitely a muscle car. Not too sure if you guys knew that, but as you guys could see here along the back, we got some light strips, and also along the sides there. Here's the interior, another picture of the interior, another picture of the front of it. There's a lot of repeating pictures, I will say. We got it in a bunch of different colors, and here it is in the void. Next up here, we got the hologram donut machine, which according to the description here, actually functions like a proper vending machine. This will definitely be very helpful in apartments because right now they're kind of useless, and my main problem with furniture is that they do literally nothing except for just sit there. Ignore that Discord notification. But yeah, anyways, moving on here, we got the digital Cyberstorm tire stickers here. Now, see, I would review these tire stickers here normally, but I can't take them seriously anymore because, Theagon, you made the same error again. If you guys look really closely there at the top, you could see the Roblox Studio Move tool, which, when I see that, I just automatically no longer take this seriously. So yeah, here it is, I guess, if you're interested. Theagon, this is outrageous, man. This is unbelievable. Anyways, after that, we got the Bionic Vision rims here with 177 upvotes. Holy crap, okay. These are some pretty interesting rims here. You guys could see, I'm assuming they just glow by default. Here it is in the void and in the Matrix, and yeah, after that we got the neon breakout furniture item here. Right off the bat, I gotta say that this video presentation here is absolutely amazing. It goes straight through the furniture item, straight through the window. Dude, you can even see the Roblox Studio selection tool there in the corner. What is this? Okay, I gotta stop judging the video. The furniture item itself looks fine, I guess. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's still pretty nice. So yeah, moving on from that, we got we got a supercar here. This is actually really cool. Okay, what is this? It's like, it looks very futuristic, I will say. I'm not really too sure why the license plate says Steed. This is not the Mustang, man. That's a completely different car. Anyways, here's the interior. Here is another picture of the vehicle, but from the back. And of course, here it is in spaghetti mode. But anyways, next up here, we got the Cyber Lip spoiler. This is what it looks like here on a bunch of different colors on the Audi, and here it is in an endless void as well, just like everything else. And yeah, moving on here, we got a vehicle that is not for Season 28, so we're going to skip over that. We got this here, another vehicle. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like this vehicle is very much supposed to focus mainly on the color yellow, because everything so far is just yellow. The whole interior is yellow. Even here in spaghetti mode, you guys could see that a lot of the vehicle is still yellow, so I think it's pretty safe to say that the creator of this vehicle definitely loves the color yellow. I don't know what gives it away. That is truly a mystery. But anyways, moving on here, we got the holographic taunt spoiler here. This, of course, is a animated spoiler, as you guys could see here. It does look a little bit weird there at the edges of it. It just kind of appears out of thin air. But yeah, other than that one issue, I like it. Hopefully it gets into the game. And yeah, next up here, we got a vehicle with no space for tires, apparently. Never mind, it's meant to be a hover car, but still, it does look a little bit weird there, just a flat spot where the tires are meant to be. See, I don't really know if I'm supposed to take this vehicle seriously because it's literally a flying Corolla named the Hoverola. Not really too sure about that one. Anyways, here we got another vehicle, the Velox. Yes, the Velox. This is it here right next to the city and the port, of course. Here's the interior. Here is basically the exact same picture again. Here it is with rocket fuel, I'm assuming. The rocket fuel texture looks a little bit weird. You guys could see it's more sharp, I guess is how you describe it. Here it is next to the casino and in the gas station. Here it is in the garages. And yeah, after that, we got the glitch tire sticker. I'm assuming that this is meant to be a still image and not animated, in which case that's a little bit disappointing because I think this would look significantly better if it were animated. So yeah, hopefully the creator of this item is watching this video and they do end up doing that, because right now it looks cool, but it looks kind of dead. After that though, we have the Neoloon vehicle here, and I'll just say straight off the bat, this looks very blocky. Here's the interior, of course. Here's a picture of the top. Here we got it in pink and also apparently red. I see a little bit of it there in the background. I'm not really too sure if that's intentional or just part of the taillights. But yeah, for the next item here, we got the Colonel, yet another vehicle. There's a lot of vehicles today. This vehicle also features pop-up headlights, as you guys could see there. Here's the back of it. You got a picture of the engine, the front, the interior there, which is actually really nice. I love that. Here it is in, I'm assuming, a custom vomit texture, which... This vehicle is also certified alien friendly. You guys could see here your tentacles will perfectly wrap around the wheel, so, you know, no need to worry about that. But yeah, other than that, I give this a solid 9 out of 10. I really like that they do have, you know, support for the aliens, of course, because you gotta have that nowadays. But yeah, moving on here, we got the Pulse tires, which is basically just the force field version of the regular tires. Here's a closer look at the animation, and yeah, after that, we got the City Rim garage item here. According to the image description here, this is just a city, so, you know, it's a city in a rim. We don't have that in Jailbreak yet. It does look a little bit weird, like sometimes I do struggle to see what's going on there in the rims. But yeah, other than those small issues, this indeed is a city in a rim. Moving on, we got the Flux Drive rims here, which I don't really know what to say about. Here it is in a bunch of different colors, and yeah, after that we got the red line here. Holy crap, okay, this is really cool. Here's a picture of it in a garage, I'm assuming, and here's a picture of the back. We also got the Redline Fusion Engine PX, whatever that means. Here it is in red and cyan, and yeah, after that we got the Cyberpunk Chandelier. Not really too much to say about that. Now we got the Cyber Spike tires here, which is actually really cool. Okay, that is amazing. Take a look at that. It has its own texture in the spikes as well, like a gradient. I don't think we have anything like this in the game at all currently, so hopefully they add this in the next update because this is actually really cool. After that though, we got the Neo Runner rims. Here it is in a bunch of different colors, and here it is on the aperture. After that, we got the Cyberpunk armored rims here, which for some reason really reminds me of a banana. We're just gonna ignore that, but yeah, here it is in all of your different colors, of course. Moving on, we got the Synthwave hovering car here. Okay. This, I'm pretty sure, is meant to be a Lamborghini Countach, but now it's flying because, of course, you gotta make it fly. And of course, just like everything else, you gotta make sure to give it a crap ton of RGB. Here's the interior, here's another picture of the interior, you got the rear, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we got the battery spoiler garage item. Yeah, that's an amazing name. This right here is what it looks like on the Bandit and in a bunch of different colors. Moving on from that though, we got our final item here, the Cyberings tires. Not really too much to talk about here. It's, you know, just a little rim. So yeah, that right there was more of the new submissions here for Jailbreak Season 28 so far. Make sure to go ahead and put all of your thoughts on this new season so far down below in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.